All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Wahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in this truth. I'm Bathaka Moth GMS Dallas. I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson, man. Just making some points from a video I was watching earlier from one of the brothers out there in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. And he went into a lesson going into how, as a matter of fact, I typed it in to pull it up just to feature it real quick, you know. And the brother made the point of how the prophecies were basically popping off the page, which it is, you know, Revelations 19 and 10, man, you know, the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy, you know what I'm saying, which the men of the Lord, you know, have that testimony, man, you know, so you have to be dealing with the prophecies, man, you know, Sirach 39:1, you know, got to be occupied in prophecies, man, you know, it's all about prophecies, man, you know, and they're, like the brother said and mentioned and aforesaid, that they're popping off the page, off the pages, and he went into a lesson and he featured this: politics pit neighbor against neighbor as election day looms, man. And when you kind of go into this, I'm not going to really go into it, but it just goes into how basically how the election is deepening divisions in a small Pennsylvania town. So, and those divisions are more than just in Pennsylvania, man. You know what I'm saying? As I'm gonna read a little bit of this. It says, amid the erosion of political discourse, a fear of retaliation has spread, pitting neighbor against neighbor, which is spiritual, man. That's and the brother did a beautiful lesson going into that, man. But as you can see right here, it says, in the waning days of the most toxic election season in more than half a century. So, hey, man, America is through, man. America is finished. It's out of here. And just for of course, you can, for anybody who wants to pull this up, you know, this is the Washington Post, you know, and just type in politics pit neighbor against neighbor as election day looms, and you can pull this up and you can read this article. I'm not going to really get into it and read it. You know, you can pause, you know, and you know, and read it yourself if you want, or just pull it up. But I'm not going to read it. But it's just going. But this is very spiritual. You know, politics pit neighbor against neighbor as election day looms. So these people are turning against one another, man. You know, which is all scriptural, man. It's all Bible. These are all prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I want to go real quick to Isaiah the 13th chapter and verse 1, and it reads, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, man. You know what I'm saying? And the burden of Babylon is here, man. The bad times, the terrible times, you know, of Babylon is here, man. We're in those times now, man. So the burden of Babylon, America, man, aka America, you know, it's Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, Uz, Assyria, Egypt, you know, all Rome 2.0, you know, all these different things this place represents, man, you know, because it's taken bits and pieces of all these different things and incorporated it into one twisted ass jacked up system, man, you know. Man, so the burden of Babylon, you know, the Lord is about to drop the hammer on Babylon, man, on America, man. The burden is here, man, you know. So you people are about to feel the Lord, man. The wrath of the Lord, man, is upon this place. Let me go here now. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's exactly what's happening, man. We're in a town, and it's like in a time of the love of many waxing cold, man, because of course this place has been so-called based on love, man. It's supposed to be a love-based nation and society, man, and system. But that love is waxing cold, man. You know, just proving that love to be a lie, man. America is a straight up lie, full of lies and deception and BS, man. It's folly and nonsense, man. You know, so this love-based nation, as the scripture says right here, red letters, the Messiah spoke this prophecy right here. And it's talking about in these times, we're in these times right now, and because iniquity shall abound, and of course we already know, hey, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. Job 9:24. So what else is going to be in the earth other than wickedness, evil, and iniquity, man? When the earth is in the hands of the wicked, man, this is the time of the left hand. You know what I'm saying? Esau on the left hand. So Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that waxing cold, we're in the process of it as we speak. And that's why you're seeing things like this. Politics pit neighbor against neighbor as election day looms, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's being called the most toxic election season in more than half a century, man. You know what I'm saying? And these people are fearing, man, retaliation spread, pitting neighbor against neighbor, and squashing the political exchange that fuels a thriving democracy, experts say. I'm reading a little bit. I said I wasn't, but, some Americans say that they have taken down election yard signs and quit social media over fears that they could be physically targeted. So these people are getting physical, man. And as you can see that Biden, and I'll read that too. It says, a campaign sign for Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden stands vandalized October 21st near a sign for President Trump on Hillside in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. So, hey, man, these people, that's that love waxing cold, man. These elections, which this stuff is all set up and staged, man. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all set up and staged, man. That order out of chaos. What is it on the back of the dollar bill? I can't remember at the moment. Seclorum, Ordo Novus Seclorum, something like that, to that effect. Brothers know what I'm talking about. That Ordo Novus Seclorum, order out of chaos, man. And that's what these devils are doing, man. So all of this it's all set up and staged, man. Staged event. You can guarantee they're gonna put agent provocateurs among these people. So something is gonna pop off regardless to who wins, man. Something's gonna pop out. Lord willing. But yeah, the love of many are waxing cold, and I want to just play this video real quick to sow that love, man. Waxing cold among these America is through, man. These Edomites are finished, man.
Keep us safe, I think. What you do? What you do? Oh! Hey! You stay away from him! I will fucking hurt you! You better watch out! Back up, officer! I'm gonna fuck you up! You wanna get me? Back up, officer! Peaceful protest. Everybody, you got enough violence. Peaceful. What you got? Hey, just calm down. All right, I'll look that way. We got a 16-year-old autistic boy. Way to go, Cox. Way to go. Retard. Stop saying to my face, you redneck bastard. You want to talk about my boy? You want to call my boy a retard? I will slap the goddamn taste out of you. No violence. Joe Biden's no president. No violence. No violence. No violence. No violence. Feel that way? No violence. Let me tell you something, you aborted bastard. You're a retroactive. Not in a mile up that way. We'll get away from all these people. It'll be a lot more fun for everybody. Mountaintop end, mile that way. I'm getting in my car right now. We're on a mountaintop end, mile that way. Thank you, everybody. No violence. No violence.
Boy. Yeah, that's America, man. And look at Jake at the end amongst all them devils. But hey, that's the state of America, man. Which all these things are prophesied in the scriptures, man. We're in a time of prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what's going on. As a matter of fact, before I go there, let me go here. Where I want. Let's get Second Ezra. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. You know, and hey, man, with this dark winter that these people are talking about, man, hey, it's finna get ugly, man. Famine is coming into the land of America. You know what I'm saying? When you read in Second Ezra, the 16th chapter, it speaks of many great miseries, man. You know, and great death. You know, and famine is coming, man. So the lack of bread is in that great tribulation, that tribulation that these people are going to be in, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing it. It's going to make the as I just read in Matthew the 24th chapter, the love of many is waxing cold, man. So and these things are just going to continue to grow and escalate and get worse, man. Second Ezra 15 and 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, man. You see, hey, look at these people. That video shows you that America is finished, man. You know. Oh my goodness, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. You know, these people are going to come up in your crib, in each other's crib, and you know, because of the want and lack of bread, man, and the need of things, man, because they're not going to have it, you know, and they're going to want it and need it, you know. So those weapons are going to be in full effect, and it's there to spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. So they're going to come up in your and you know, be going up in each other's houses to take you know, resources and different things, whatever you have that they need, because of the great tribulations and that lack of bread, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of the famines and everything that's going to be going on, man. It's going to be a total madhouse and chaos out here, man. You know, total lawlessness in the street. And when you read up, let me jump up a little bit. Verse 14, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So woe to the world. That's the Lord is pursuing the Second Ezra, the 9th chapter, is visiting the world in which he created, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to measure the time diligently. You know what I'm saying? Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, man. You know, so the sword and their destruction draweth near, man. And one people shall stand up and fight against another. You just saw that in that video. And swords in their hands. As soon these people are going to have guns and weapons, you know, and it ain't going to be just somebody pushing and grabbing, and they ain't going to be talking about, hey, it's a peaceful protest, a peaceful protest. You ain't going to hear none of that, man. These people are going to be ready for action, man. For there shall be sedition among men, which is all these uprisings that you're seeing in the earth right now, you know, because of all of this election, you know, this toxic election, COVID-19 and the restrictions, the second lockdowns and all the restrictions that are starting to go throughout the earth, man. These people are rising up, man, and they're not trying to hear it. They're not having it, and invading one another, which that's going to happen. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, which is the authorities, the police, and all of these people in authority. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They're not going to be trying to hear or reason, man. They're not going to want to reason. They're not going to want to hear you know them tell them everything is going to work out. It's going to be okay. You know, just go with it. They ain't going to want to hear that shit. Salakia, excuse my French. They feel wronged, and they're ready to do something, make some moves, man. You know, verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. There's martial law right there, man. They're already implementing the National Guards, you know what I'm saying? And soon, you know, all out, just the military is going to be, you know, in your streets, man. You know, soon, man, soon coming. So you're going to be in full-blown martial law soon, man. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And you just read in that, you know, in that excerpt from the news article that these people are afraid, man. And you're starting to see that, man. You're starting to see the fear, man. You know, because this place is through. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and the great tribulation. So, hey, these things are coming, man. You know, hey, the love of many is waxing cold. These prophecies are popping off the pages, man. You know, it is what it is. This is Salaki. This is Sirach, chapter 27 and verse 12. And it reads, if thou be among the Salakia, that's not what I wanted. Salakia, verse 18. Sirach 27 and 18. For as a man hath destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And you can see these things clearly and very evidently. You know what I'm saying? If that's a word, it's very evident that these people, there is no love. This is not a love-based society, man. It was all a facade and BS, man. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't never loved like that. They ain't never had that love, man. You know? So it's all been a facade, man. For as a man hath destroyed his enemy, so hast thou lost the love of thy neighbor, man. So you're seeing these things and you know, in live and in living color, man. You know, right in your face, man. You're watching these things develop and come to play and come into play and come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? That so-called love is null and void, man. You know. This is Zechariah chapter 14 and verse 13, and it reads, and it shall come to pass in that day, which we're in that day right now, that a great tumult, you know, that confusion, you know, destruction, you know what I'm saying? That a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. You know, and we just read that, you know, sword against sword, man. You know, these people are about to come against each other, man. You know, neighbor against neighbor, man. You know, so we're in them times, man. You know, because the Lord is bringing that tumult into the earth, man. As a matter of fact, let me get this. Let me go into that word real quick, because I think that's what it means. Yeah, tumult, confusion, disquietude, discomfiture, destruction, trouble, vexation, disturbance, turmoil, panic. So all these things are coming into the earth, man. You know, the Lord is bringing all these things into the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's that tumult from the Lord. That tumult from the Lord, man. You know, shall be among them. And it's here, man. You know, that panic and destruction and turmoil and discomfiture and disquietness and all these things it's here, man. You know, and these neighbors are about to rise against each other. You know, Bill ain't gonna be friendly with David anymore. Hey, David. Hey, how you doing, Bill? Hey, how you doing today? All that's dull and void, man. All that's gone. You know what I'm saying? These people finna come out with guns blazing, man, looking to take whatever they can get, man. You know what I'm saying? To take care of them and their own, man. You know, they're not going to be worried about the next man, man. You know, and we're in those times, man. We're the burden of Babylon. And I'll read that one more time. Isaiah 13 and 1. You know, Isaiah 13 and 1, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see, man. So, hey, we're in that time, man. The burden of Babylon is at hand, and this place is finished, man. America is through. So, hey, with that, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shah Dawadash, Shalom.